It's closed completely in. Y'all, I can't with the boob lights. I haven't seen these since my childhood home. What are these lights? Where's the rest of it? Welcome back to my channel, you guys. This is Heaven with Heaven's Audventure. And as you can tell by the thumbnail, I am moving. So before we jump into our empty apartment tour that I've already filmed a few days ago, let me explain the situation. I'm gonna link my current apartment tour up above if you guys wanna watch that. I moved into this townhouse 4.5 years ago, and it's definitely been home for me. This has been a very safe place. I absolutely love my apartment. I have zero complaints about this place. Even the management company, they are super friendly, they're super helpful. I love everything about living here. Except, if you guys have been watching my vlogs, you know that I never get to sleep at night because of this neighbor across the street. I hate to speak ill about anybody. He's just mentally unstable and very, 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 very inconsiderate. He's wired up his own DIY bass system in his car, and it's the loudest thing I have literally ever heard ever in any vehicle. It is absurd. And every single night he sits in his car in the driveway and he blares music anywhere between like 30 minutes on a good night to the last time he did it was 9 hours straight. I was a little worried about it on the 9 hours. I was like, did he just pass out and like, is he okay? Because normally he shuts it off at about 3 or 4 in the morning and goes back inside. That's been going on for about 1.5 years. Every single night. And I've called the cops, I mean, I don't know how many times. And so have my neighbors. We've all kind of taken turns. The cops come, they tell him to turn it down. The cops leave, he screams at us, he throws firecrackers at us. He's just unstable is the point of the story. He's unhinged. He's just kind of dangerous to live so close to. He is very close to me, but he doesn't live in an apartment. That's another key part of this context. He lives in a house across the street, and he's lived there for several years. He's not moving, especially in this market. So he's there to stay. Long story short, I've been dealing with this for 1.5 years, and nothing is changing with that man. He never leaves. He's there every single day. He was here the whole time over Christmas, which kind of made me sad that he doesn't have family or anybody to visit. So that situation has told me that I am the one that needs to leave. I have to get out of here for my own mental health, my own mental stability. It has worn me down. My anxiety has heightened a lot lately, just in general. So that's the situation. It just is so sad because I love this apartment. Also, the market here in Knoxville, Tennessee, as well as most of the South in the United States and other cities, other parts of the US, this housing market is absurd, you guys. I mean, absolutely absurd. And I feel like Tennessee's getting hit a lot because we have a whole lot of people moving here from the West Coast, from the New England states, and all these people that make a whole lot more money than we do, and they're able to put cash offers on the houses that we're trying to buy, and we just can't compete with that. Overall, the market's absurd. We don't have an income tax in Tennessee. A lot of people want to move here because no income tax. Who doesn't love that? I have been looking for a house for the past 4 months probably, like every day on Zillow. It's not looking great for me, fam. I would have to live in another part of Knoxville that I don't care to want to live in. So the housing dream is not yet here, and that's fine. I think the Lord is teaching me patience through this whole process, but also just disciplining me, and also having to deal with this neighbor. I feel like I've become more patient. I'm learning that you can't always have your way. Your sleep is not always your sleep. Sometimes you have to work around other people's schedules. The other frustrating piece of this whole thing is my lease is not up until June. Okay, y'all, it's February. That's a long time. So back in December, I went to my leasing office. I was like, hey, can you move me to a different unit with the same floor plan? Can you charge me the same rent? They were like, absolutely not. We have to charge you the market price currently. Y'all, when I moved into this place in 2018, it was $850 a month, okay? Great, love it. It's gone up every time I renew my lease. That's normal, that's expected. And I'm currently paying a little over $1,000. To me, I feel like that's fair in this market. Y'all, the current market price for my exact floor plan at my exact townhouse apartment is $1,700 a month. So that's what they were gonna charge me to switch to another unit. That is double what I paid when I moved in 4.5 years ago. So I can't do that, y'all. That would be stupid to pay that. So I'm not doing that. So my other option is to buy out the rest of my lease and leave this apartment complex altogether. I considered doing that. It was gonna be over $3,000. That hurts because that's money saved for a down payment on a house. But I considered it. That's how desperate I am to get away from this neighbor. And as I was calling other apartment complexes in the area, some of them could do slightly cheaper than what I'm gonna have to pay next, but not by much. When I crunched the numbers and factored in the $3,000 to buy out my lease, I was still overpaying to leave this complex. So I am moving to a sister property that my current complex owns. There is a transfer fee. It was like $400 or something, which is stupid. But anyway, I'm not breaking my lease, but I am starting a new lease for 12 months at the next place. I forgot to mention mention that the way that I interpret my lease at my new place, I read all 45 pages of it before I signed it, but I think I can get out of it at any time as long as I give a 60-day notice and pay the 2 months of rent. And that's kind of my plan because I don't foresee myself staying longer than a year, but hopefully I can maybe find a house before then, or even just another apartment complex that's more reasonable for what it is. And this next place is a lot more outdated. It's really old. It's not the best. It doesn't have the best reviews. It makes me nervous because I'm coming from a very nice place that's renovated and nice and modern, and now I'm going back a couple decades. So the whole move is kind of funny in a sense because I'm paying a lot more in rent to move to this place, and it's so old. I'm like, how can you feel good about charging people the money I'm about to be paying? It's definitely cheaper than the $1,700 a month though. I am getting another bedroom. That's another plus, 2-bedroom place. Anyway, I don't want to ramble on any longer. I know you guys are waiting for this apartment tour. I just wanted to give the context of why I'm moving. It's a desperate last minute move. I don't want to move. I feel like I have to. The market's crazy. I can't afford a house. I can't even afford to stay in my same complex. Therefore, I have to go to a lesser complex, and it's really hurting my pride a little bit, but I think that's a humbling thing from the Lord, and I think he's teaching me a lot through this move. Let's go ahead and jump into the empty apartment tour. All right, guys, I got the apartment keys. I got 2 front door keys and 2 mailbox keys.
I'm excited to get away from my neighbor.
All right, guys, so you walk in, you've got a little bit of tile before it turns immediately into carpet. Here's my living room. Open space, got some sunlight coming in. As soon as I pull into my new apartment, that someone is literally shooting guns. So anyway, I guess I'll put my couch over there, put the TV here. I don't really want to do the same thing as my last apartment. I want it to be new, but I feel like that's the only setup that makes sense. Having carpet down here is already weird. Like, I feel like I just went back 15 years. Air filter, which means the HVAC's in here. Thermostat. This thermostat's actually newer than my last one. Welcome to my kitchen. We actually have light coming in from the back of the apartment. That's new for me. What's in here? Oh, no storage room. Okay. That's the most pathetic light I've ever seen. Y'all, this kitchen's very sad, but it's okay, it'll work. Got my refrigerator. This stove is pretty nice, but the lack of countertop space already makes me nervous. And this sink is a baby sink. Look how shallow and little. That's okay. Old-timey cabinets never hurt nobody. They hurt me a little bit. I literally asked if I could paint them, and they were like, no, we will charge you $3,000 to replace them. I was like, okay. Dishwasher. I really never use a dishwasher, but it's nice to have one in case you need it. So I'm definitely thinking about buying a kitchen island to get more space in here. I can't put it against this wall because we have our washer and dryer situation going on in here. What kind of mason jar kind of lamp is that? All right, water heater. At least there's nice like laundry room storage. No pantry and less cabinet space. But we do have this whole open like dining area. I don't need a dining room, it's just me. If there's a way I can have some sort of storage that's like not ugly right here, that would be great. I'll take y'all to my little deck. Oh, a screen door, so I can leave it open. All right. Little bit of some deck area out here. I just realized there's no way to get to the grass from the deck. It's closed completely in. Oh, my bathroom. Oh, this is nice. Looks like they've redone this little part. My little guest bath. What the heck is that? I don't even want to, okay, we don't know. I'm cracking myself up. It may not sound like it, but I am very excited to move, but only to get away from my neighbor. I wish I could keep my current apartment, but just move my neighbor, like get rid of him. Anyway, we're upstairs. So you walk into the master bath, which is not connected to a master bedroom. So I guess it's just the upstairs bath. Okay, that is from the 70s. What are these knobs? I haven't seen these since my childhood home. That tile has a story to tell. Okay, here's the issue with the bathroom sink. Where's the rest of it? There is no room to put anything on here. So we'll be buying some storage for this. This is half the size of my current sink. That'll be fun. Wow, I didn't even know they made grates this small. Oh, we have a closet. Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, so I have bathroom storage. That is amazing. Wow. I do not have bathroom storage in my current bathroom. That's amazing. These lights are also pretty bright. I mean, I can replace light bulbs anyway, but one less thing I have to buy, you know? I feel like a plant right here in the corner would be perfect. First bedroom, you walk up the stairs, you get to the left. This one definitely gets the most sun because we're facing west. which means it's also gonna be the hottest room. These closets literally kill me. My parents' house has these sliding situation, not convenient, but I guess it does the job. Yeah, it's really small, but we'll figure it out. 2 air vents, hallelujah. Another closet, so this will be good. So this room has 2 closets. That is deep too. You won't be able to reach back there. You can hide a body back there, nobody know. Y'all, I can't with the boob lights. These have been out of style for decades. Why do we still have boob lights? I'm not even allowed to change it. Smoke detector, hallelujah. Attic. Ooh, I kind of want to know what's up there. We got one of those little old light bulb situation where moths go to die. Okay, second bedroom. This one's smaller, but it's still a good size, I feel like. Especially if I don't put a bed in here, like if I use it as like my office. The same little small closet situation. Here's the deal, you guys. I'm going from 3 walk-in closets to none. I mean, there's still space in these closets. Like, I'll have to figure out how to make it work. I am really excited about having light on both sides of my apartment because my current apartment is closed in by other townhomes on 3 sides. So I only have 1 side that faces the outside and only 1 point of entry, which I realized how dangerous that was when we had an intruder in our building and the police came. We were on lockdown and I was like, I literally can't leave except through my front door. That's a whole other story for another time. So the place smells like a grandma's house. I say that as if everyone's grandma smells the same. I kind of feel like they do. Me and my homes. Y'all, I'm so excited. I'm paying a lot more for it, but I get to be away from my neighbor. Let's see if the people left a snack for us. Oh, they cleaned it out good. This is the newest outlet I've seen in this place so far. Oh my gosh, y'all, we don't have a microwave. I literally use a microwave more than a stove. I don't cook. Oh, ain't that love? Oh my, are we in a freaking music studio? What are these lights? Can I angle them? Y'all, I cannot. What is this? Between the boob light and the studio lighting, I love it here. Guys, I'm super pumped to be here. Hey Siri, can we start a new note and put microwave on it?
Okay, I've created your note. It's called microwave.
Perfect, thanks. I feel like we're gonna have a long list of things I gotta get. I need to put kitchen island on that list, but that's probably not in the budget currently. Oh wow, my dad's gonna like hit his head while he's trying to take a little tingle. So that's my tour, you guys. Wow. Y'all, I'm pumped. Can't wait to get this place all decorated. So today's February 18th. I have until March 8th to move everything in, so we got plenty of time. I am moving by myself, but I do have friends that are willing to help, so I just have to pack up my life. That's the biggest thing. It is Saturday. I have a 4-day weekend. Well, 1 day's already gone. Yesterday, I edited that YouTube video for you guys. You're welcome. I can really make some good progress in moving some stuff over here if I wanted to. Yeah, I think we're not gonna do the carpet cleaning. Now that I'm closer to it though, kind of smells like a weenie dog mixed with like a chihuahua. I'm getting some weird smells. I'm extremely allergic to dogs and cats, so that's really why I want to do it, just to try and get rid of any dander that didn't get picked up. I know what you guys are thinking.
Don't you have a dog?
Yeah, well, the apartment doesn't know that, so let's not talk about him. But he's hypoallergenic, and I give him a bath every week, and it gets rid of any extra allergens that pop up on his fur. Also, shout out to Xfinity. I kind of hated them in a prior life, but I just hooked up my internet yesterday, which I haven't hooked it up yet. It's not going to be hooked up till March up in here, but they went ahead and mailed me the setup package for it, and they overnighted it. I literally called yesterday at like 2 p.m. I came within 24 hours. Them go-getters, they literally mailed me this before I even had the keys to the place. That probably looks sketchy to the neighbors. All right guys, on that note, that is my new apartment I'm about to move into. So as you can tell, it is older, it is outdated. It's also still livable. I feel like I'm being more dramatic. It's totally livable, it smells fine. I've met a few of the neighbors the past few days while I've been moving in. They seem totally great. So I think this will be a good move for me. The most important piece of this move is that my crazy neighbor is not there. So that's worth gold for me. Like, I need sleep at night. I have forgotten what it's like to sleep through the night. This is a temporary move for me, at least mentally. God willing, I'm planning to move out of that place in a year because obviously they're gonna jack the rent up more. That's how the world works. So I'm hoping over these next 12 months, it'll give me more of a chance to look at houses or even just other complexes or something. Y'all, something's gotta give. Y'all, I just cannot believe this market, especially as a single income. Like, I have married friends who are trying to buy a house and they're frustrated with the economy too, but I'm like, y'all have 2 incomes, dual income means the world. Anyways, you guys, I'm excited to make this place home and decorate it, and I really do think God's teaching me a lot in this move. In the back of my mind, the past couple years, I've just known that I was going to either move into a house, which would be super exciting and a next step up in life, or move into a luxury apartment. I've never moved into what they call luxury apartments. You know, the nice granite countertops, the nice cabinets, the nice modern technology in these apartments. I've never done that because it's more expensive. I always kind of went cheap with rent and lived in older places. We is working for the government. We is not a millionaire. I am filming a moving vlog for you guys. I don't know how I'm gonna edit that. I've basically just been filming myself move, so we're gonna figure out how that's gonna work later. Stay tuned for that. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. I will see you next time. Bye, friends.